Clay invited me here for dinner.
Well, enjoy yourself. I won't be joining you.
And wait, you poor thing, are you all right?
Perfectly.
Because I've heard you know. I am so happy that we're dining here tonight so that we can be with you during this dreadful time.
If you don't mind.
I can't believe that you and Harry broke up. I mean, right before your engagement was to be announced in the paper, too. I am just shocked, totally shocked. What happened? You can tell me.
I guess that's it.
Shane, just...
Well, obviously you can't accept my going back to work. You think we won't be happy if I do. So why do we just keep going around in circles?
Because we have to come up with a solution to this problem.
I just did. I'll call Clay first thing in the morning and tell him it's off. Honey, what happened? Why is Lily in the emergency room? Was she in an accident?
They wouldn't give me any details. I don't even know how serious it is.
Oh, Jack.
Apparently she asked for me. I guess she didn't know who else to call.
We have to go to her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I can't go. I have to stay with Baby. You better go. Go now.
All right.
Just call me the minute you hear anything.
I will.
Now, Shane, just hold on a minute.
No, it's settled. I promised I would never go back to work unless I had your support, and I don't. So that's that.
I would support you.
Half-heartedly. Jim, I don't blame you. You want me to be home. You want to go ahead with our plans for the future.
You don't?
Yes. You and the family come first with me.
But you still want to work.
Jim, I can't help my feelings any more than you can. Unfortunately, one of us has to give.
Well, look, see, already you resent me for this.
This is getting silly. Jim, I love you. I want you to be happy, so I'm doing what you want.
How can we live with that kind of a situation?
Well, peacefully, maybe.
Yeah, peacefully, with me as the bad guy.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Shane, you know, if you don't take this job, you're going to be bored out of your mind.
Not if I have a baby.
Oh, baby or no, you've already said that you're restless.
I'll survive.
What, you think I want you to be miserable?
I won't be miserable.
Yeah, but you won't be happy either.
You won't be happy unless I'm the happy, good little housewife.
Oh, that's great. With that kind of attitude, we aren't going to get anywhere, so let's just forget it, okay?
Oh. I tell you that I'm going back to Alden Enterprises, and you give me an argument. Then I give up the idea to please you, and I still get an argument. I just don't know what you want.
Right now, I want never to have heard of Alden Enterprises, okay?
You know, this is just impossible. I've got to get out of here and get some fresh air and clear my head.
So you don't know how badly Lily is hurt?
No, not yet. Jack said he would call the minute he found out anything.
Well, you know, we don't have any plans for the evening, so...
Right, so why don't we stay and babysit for JJ, and you can go straight to the hospital.
You know, you guys are beginning to sound like an old married couple, the way you finish each other's sentences off. No, thank you, but no, thank you. I really should stay here. And besides, Jack should be calling any minute now.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be more than happy to drive you.
Thanks. Listen, why don't you guys have a seat? So. Oh, my.
What's the matter?
Well, you guys were so happy when you came in, I guess you haven't heard the news.
What news?
Well, you're going to hear it sooner or later. I guess maybe it is better if you hear it from me right here.
Stacy, what's happened?
Ann and Harry broke their engagement.
I want to help, so if you need a sympathetic ear...
Ava, I don't care to talk about it.
I know, because it hurts so badly inside, but I can tell you from experience that it will feel so much better if you just let everything out.
If I chose to let everything out, Ava, it certainly wouldn't be to you. We are hardly bosom buddies, especially when one considers your unfortunate marriage to my son, to my nephew.
I know that I have made some terrible mistakes in the past, but I can tell you that things will be very different in the future.
I'm sure.
And our relationship, I hope, will be different, too, Anne.
Really, Ava?
I would love for us to be friends. I mean, we're almost sisters-in-law already. And family is so important to me. When I think of you and my dear Uncle Harry, both with such broken hearts, well, I just want to do everything I possibly can to make
Ava,
it right.
I really don't know how to make this clear to you.
I know.
I want to be left alone.
I understand. You two were so happy. I mean, you and Harry were like the perfect couple, and then the bottom dropped out of it. It must have been awful.
What did Harry tell you?
Well, not much.
Good. I know it kills you, Ava, but it's a private matter, and I intend to keep it that way.
Ann? Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, honey. I feel so sorry for Anne. I mean, did she tell you anything that's happened?
Yeah, but I don't think she wants to talk about it. Ava, you and I have a very serious matter we have to discuss.
Excuse me. I'm Jack Forbes. I'm here to see Lily Slater. Do you have any word on her condition? Do you know what happened to her?
Miss Slater is still in the emergency room.
Well, can I see her doctor?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Well, you'll let me know as soon as you hear something.
Mr. Forbes?
Yes.
Detective Geary, 4th Precinct. I'm assigned to this case.
What case? What are you talking about?
Lily Slater assault case.
She was assaulted?
I'll say.
Oh, what happened? Was she mugged?
I'll get to that. What's your relationship to the victim?
She's my secretary at Alden Enterprises.
Strange she would bother her boss. Why wouldn't she call a friend?
I am a friend. My wife and I, we're old friends. Look, Lily just moved back to Corinth. She hasn't really had a chance to meet too many people. She would naturally think of us.
Yeah, sure, I understand. When did you see her last?
4:30 this afternoon. We knocked off a little early.
Okay. Was she going home?
No, she was... I think she was going out with another secretary.
Did she say where she was going? A bar called the Rec Room by any chance?
Well, could you just tell me what happened, please?
Well, she was pretty hysterical when I questioned her. She was having a drink with some guy. He drove her home. He invited himself in. And when she told him to get lost, he started playing rough.
Was she raped?
No, but she was beat up pretty bad.
Well, where is this guy? What?
I can't tell you while we're investigating. I gotta track him down and hear his version.
His version? He beat the girl up. Isn't that enough to get him arrested?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. How long have you known her?
Years.
What kind of girl is she? Does she like to go out with a lot of different guys? I mean, she mess around a lot.
If you're asking if she's promiscuous, no.
Hey, don't get hot. I'm just trying to get a picture here, okay?
Look, she's a nice, normal, bright girl. She went out for a drink after work with her friend. That's all there was to it.
You ever date her?
I told you. We're old friends.
Did anyone else at Alden Enterprises?
No. No one that I'm aware of.
You know, she's pretty messed up right now, but you can see she's really good looking. And she wasted no time picking up that guy in a bar, so I don't
Just what the hell are you trying to say?
Mr. Forbes, there's always two sides to this kind of scene. I'm just doing my job. Why are you so nervous?
Mr. Forbes?
Yeah.
Miss Slater's been moved to room 212, which is in the East Wing. You may see her now.
Thank you.
Oh, no, Clay, you promised we could have a nice long honeymoon. Now you're going to take it all back. I already gave up the idea of having a big, beautiful wedding. How can you do this to me?
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but the honeymoon is still up in the air.
Well, we don't have to go around the world. I'll settle for a few weeks in Europe with a side trip to Hawaii.
Sweetheart, you have to understand it all depends on what happens at work. But I guarantee you, I will give you the best wedding trip of your life.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And listen, I do understand about work. But you said you had something serious to discuss. What could be serious if it isn't about the honeymoon?
Come on over here and sit down. Now, I want you to try to view this in a very mature and sophisticated manner, all right?
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Now, you know how my family feels about us getting married.
Yes, they think I'm a gold digger.
And I know that's not true.
Well, eventually they will, too. Clay, I love you so much. And once we're married, I am going to prove to the whole world that all I care about is you.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way. Now I know you're going to accept my proposal.
Which is?
Which is a prenuptial agreement, waiving all rights to the Alden family fortune.
Pop and Ann broke up.
Yeah, what happened? I don't know all the details. Jack just told me about it. He spoke to Ann.
I knew things weren't going that great, but
Your father has really been down these past couple of weeks. He hasn't been himself.
well, he was always worried that he wasn't good enough for her, but they loved each other so much, I always figured that they would work things out.
Who broke it off? Apparently, Ann took it very badly.
Look, I gotta get over to the casino and see Pop. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. I'll call a cab.
Okay.
Steve, tell your father I'm really sorry.
See you later.
Bye. Who broke it off? Ann did, I guess.
Why do I get the feeling that there's much more to this story?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all.
Stacy.
Okay. Steve is going to hear it from Harry, so I guess it's better that you find out right now, too. It involves your mother.
How could it?
Apparently, Anne went to Gwen's hotel suite last night. Harry was there, and there was no mistaking, the situation.
How could they?
I don't know. Trisha, I mean, you forget that these kind of things happen, I wish that people would just settle down and lead normal, happy lives like you and Steve or Jack and me. Sorry.
Lily? Lily? Oh, God.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, God. Lily, who did this to you?
I tried to follow your advice. To go out and meet other men. Forget you.
Don't talk if it's too painful.
I went to the rec room with Carla, and this man came up, and Carla left, and he seemed nice. He offered to drive me home. It was so stupid. When we got to my place, he wanted to come in. He expected...
Take it easy, sweetie. None of this is your fault.
When I said no, he got mad.
A prenuptial agreement. It's a very simple document.
Yes, it's one of those things that Hollywood slimeballs get their fiancés to sign when they think they're going to bleed them dry. Is that what you think I'm going to do?
Of course not.
You really don't trust me.
I trust you completely.
Well, good. Then we'll just forget this insulting and disgusting agreement.
Ava, we love one another. That's what's important, not the size of my bank account.
Well, if you honestly believe that, you would never make me do this. I mean, it's like you think our marriage is doomed before we even get to the altar.
I don't think that at all.
Oh, I can see it now. You think I'm going to divorce you. The second I get a chance to and just get my hands on those Alden millions.
I thought we were going to have a mature conversation.
Well, how can I have a mature conversation
sweetheart, you know how stubborn my family can be. And if everything goes well, and I fully expect it to, it may take them forever to come around. Now, with a prenuptial agreement, you can show them right off that they're wrong. You can prove that you love me and that you're marrying me out of love and nothing else.
If you really believe that, you will know that I'm telling you the truth, and you won't make me put it down on a piece of paper. I won't sign it.
All right. Now, look, we'll back off of it for now, and we'll discuss it in a couple of days when you've had it.
No! Either you have faith in me or you don't. And if you don't, there's no wedding at all.
I feel better.
Good.
Jim, I'm sorry for running out that way. I really wasn't angry with you. It's just so...
Frustrated? Me too.
So what are we going to do about it?
Well, now that we have calmed down, we are going to have a nice, rational discussion. And if you don't mind, I would like to start first.
Lead the way, Professor.
Okay. First of all, you know I love you with all my heart. And there is really nothing that would be more perfect than to have you around here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But don't get nervous. There is a however coming.
I'm doing fine.
Good. However, I know that you have this incredible talent for business. And that you've been dying to get back and test your wings as president of Alden Enterprises again. So, what am I going to do? Stop you? No. Not unless I want a very unhappy wife who's going to resent me in the bargain.
Oh, Jim, I try my best.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work. There has to be some middle ground.
Jim, I know it was never your intention to keep me from working. I know you just wanted me to avoid a repeat of that miserable, rotten, self-defeating experience that I just went through.
Damned right, and I will not let you put yourself through that again.
I won't. This time, I know it would be different. Clay's practically on his knees, and I'd be calling the shots, and the first one would be to make sure that I would have more than enough time for my life with you.
And a family?
And a family.
Well, do you think this new era at Alden Enterprises will last?
Well, if it didn't, I'd quit. I don't want to have an unhappy husband either. But I don't believe that I'd be running that risk.
Then it's settled.
Settled?
If you feel you can handle this, then go for it.
Jim, I won't let you down, I promise. I must look like a horrible sight, huh?
Who did this to you? I asked that detective, Geary. He wouldn't give me the man's name. Just tell me his name, Lily.
There's no reason for you to know.
There's every reason for me to know.
Let the police handle it. It's not up to you to protect me. It never was.
Lily.
You made your decision, Jack. You chose Stacy.
I still care about you. I still feel responsible.
Don't.
I wanted you to go make some friends. Find a nice man who care about you. I never knew something like this would happen.
Don't blame yourself. You tried to stop me from going to that bar. I went anyway. From now on, what I do isn't your concern.
You're out of my life, remember?
Still friends, Lily.
Friends. You turned away from me.
They don't. You know I still love you.
Please just go away and leave me alone. It's very hard for me to be near you.
Lily, please.
Just go home to Stacey.
No. Look, I'll stay until you fall asleep, okay?
No. No. I don't want you to worry about me ever again. Just go.
This is Jed Duval for Market Openings, Overseas Economics Reports, and the first business news every morning. Watch ABC's World News This Morning's Business Report before Good Morning America.